We're going to Philadelphia. And we will be there until Sunday. Coffee shop also going with us. I think we save more than $10,000 because we buy this coffee machine. Let's go. See you in Philly. Who signed my neck? Maybe 6, 7. More, for sure more.
This is so good. The PI done stepped it up. This sauce is fire. Whew, Lord. I don't know what it is, but it's fire. Who the chefs? Who the chefs in there?
That'll be Chef Steve and Chef Nacho.
Nacho?
Nacho for show.
Nacho for show.
Of course.
Lord.
That sauce was amazing.
Which one was it?
Whichever one this one is.
The same.
The vinegar and egg yolk.
Oh yeah, that's the new one we just had, the Alabama sauce.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Bless your heart. Thank you so much.
I'm glad you liked it.
It was amazing. It was amazing. I'm so happy.
I'll let.
Yeah. I told them that's all I want the rest of the week. It was that good.
Oh, I'll make sure I put it in your meals then.
Let's do it. Thank you, Nacho. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Justin Knoxville, and this is the end!
Today,
What's up, players?
prepare to laugh until it hurts.
Oh no!
One last time. Jackass Best and Last. Watch the new movie now.
In the main event, flyweight champion Joshua Van defends his belt against the former king Alexandre Pantoja. And in the co-main event, Arman Sarukian and Mauricio Hoover. For a chance to win a trip to UFC 331, go to crypto.com/UFC 331.
My name is Marshanae Douglas. I am the seamstress for UFC. During fight week, we fit all of the athletes. We travel to every single event. And when an athlete comes in, they go through what they have to wear for the fight week, and then they come to us.
Fashion has always been something that I was into, even as a child. I loved styling and illustrating and creating. This is just another part of that.
Hi, I'm good. How you doing? Do you want to try on the whole thing or just the bra?
I'll try on the shorts and the top.
Okay.
Not this one, I don't use this one.
Not the base. Most of our alterations are just quick alts. Get the garment, get it done, get it back to the athletes so they can get out there and fight.
What size is this?
That is a small.
Small. You think maybe I can try it?
Yes.
Just in case. How much I blow up on fight night.
This is what we're here for.
Yeah.
They go just bring it.
Perfect.
No
Thank
problem.
you. Appreciate that.
So I love the energy of it. It's crazy.
You'll also have this white one for E&G tomorrow, but on fight night we will have the green pair.
We'll have like 10 people to check in, and then we're like, go, 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 go.
You're gonna go right behind that curtain?
So it's the team, it's the travel, it's the energy.
That's perfect. Yeah, they're perfect. Nice and tight. We'll see you tomorrow, Wednesday, every day.
All right.
We'll be here. See you guys.
We're going to the Rocky Steps here in Philly. What better way to get pumped up for a fight? This will be my first time facing off with Jim. My first time ever seeing her in person. It's so weird to never have saw someone that you're gonna fight. Now we're gonna see each other, so I'll be excited.
Okay, turn towards camera. I guess she's been talking a lot on social media. She seemed a little bit more respectful in person. She shook my hand twice, which I guess I was a little bit shocked about. I don't know, the energy just feels really good. I feel like it's my time.
We'll see. First time, I don't know. We'll see what I'm gonna see in his eye, which color his eye.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, face off.
First, I see his pro with almost same toe, bro. The UFC have to check my toe again.
Face forward, please, guys.
When we face off, he's made weight, I have made weight.
Perfect.
It's the last time we see each other for the fight. That's the important face off. This one is just for the fans. The real one is on Friday. That's the one that matters.
Pin setter, bar and bowl. Let's go, baby. About to get some strikes. A lot of lanes. We're on the last lane, and you know, it's competitive juices flowing right now. It's fight week, so it's fun time.
There's a lot of competition in the family.
Always. I started this. He just started winning, you know, in the last few years.
see why I'm so competitive. I had to grow up competing against her my whole life. These guys support me in the gym, through camp, through everything. So it's fun to see them. They actually have it. It's infectious, you know, and it's something that we're gonna carry all week, that we carry back home. We got a little village going, you know, and this is how it's been at the gym as well. I told you, bro, this game will be everybody. It's over with. I'm back.
Hey, yo! Hey, yo! You in the hood now?
We are at Marquez MMA right now, and we're just kind of getting a shakeout, getting a sweat going, just trying to get these last couple pounds off.
So this is a homecoming for me. I brought Jillian out to my second home. We're gonna get to work in here, and the energy here is great. If you know anything about North Philly, it's a rough area, and that's what we bring into this fight. We bring in that rough, violent nature into this fight. We want to make sure that we capitalize on this opportunity to the best of our ability. Very tough fight ahead of us, but as long as she's on her game, making no mistakes, we got this in the bag.
I am feeling phenomenal, and I am ready to go, and I just want Saturday to be here already.
Tonight it's little workouts. My weight is good, and I will do some shadow boxing, working with coach, do some couple rounds of grappling.
Embedded, you know what we're gonna eat now?
What?
Philly cheesecake.
Steak.
A Philly steak. Cheese steak. In my room, it's ready. Everything is hot, ready. But everybody invite except one guy. Who is who you think?
The guy behind you?
Cutting weight. You don't need this. Philly cheesecake or cheesesteak? Cheesesteak.
Steak.
Come on.
First of all, I have to focus on my game plan. I don't have to.
Marines locate, close with, and destroy the enemy. Marines are made for this.
Join over 1 billion members and network on the go with LinkedIn. Get the app today.
Plan. I don't have to think what's my opponent. I don't want to thinking about this. I have everything to defend him, and I have all skills more than him. That's why when you step to the cage, you have to dictate what's gonna be happening. Champion have to control, I will control. I will step to the cage and I will do my best job.
This is what I find is far more important than fighting, right? Like, as a father, I want to make sure that I travel the world and my little boy sees my passion, my life, my hard work, my dedication. Oh, look at that thing. Oh, yeah, baby. You're going to listen to the man, he's going to tell you what to do, okay? He sees that, media days like this, they're not short, they're not simple, they're long. But we get to share them together, don't we? Yeah. We do it together. Go. Oh. So happy. We do everything together because you're my
baby.
My best friend.
Can you get 2 belts?
2 belts. Let's get the first one.
No, get 2 belts for me.
Oh, I can get you one. I'll win one and then you can win one. Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm here with Ian Machado, Garry. I can recall your very first fighter meeting. Mm-hmm. You sat on that table and told us all that we would be here at some point.
I know how talented I am, but talent can only get you so far. I work harder than everyone, and I love this. I love every moment of this. I love coming here and doing all the interviews, doing the media obligations.
Yeah.
I have the most fun.
Good luck this weekend.
Appreciate it, bro.
Good job. Yeah, good job.
How you doing, man?
I'm very good. My life is good.
I'm shaking.
Don't worry about it.
What happens on Saturday night, brother?
Saturday night, I prove I'm the best fighter on the planet.
I talk, but guess what?
Had the time of my life.
I'm here with Ian Machado, Garry, who challenges for the welterweight title on Saturday night, singing in his seat as we speak now. What's the mood like?
I'm living the dream.
Yeah.
This is everything I've earned, everything I've deserved. No one has deserved the opportunity to fight for a world title more than me. What I've done in this sport is undeniable, it's unquestionable. And this weekend I get to fight the greatest fighter on the planet to prove that I'm the best.
And you've had, as I hear, a very long camp for this fight. The notice that in January you got word, and then in May it sort of became closer again and more official. Has that been the hardest part, waiting so long, preparing for so long, trying to phase your training in the right way?
It's been mentally tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a mental battle. A mental battle of staying focused. Because for me, this fight isn't just beating the champion. It's not about beating Islam, in my opinion. It's about becoming the champion. I know the second I win this fight, I'm the champion of the world, and there's a target on my back. So for me, it's a bigger picture. I have to win this fight, but when I win this fight, I become the champion of the world. I become the guy that everybody wants to beat, that everybody says, I need to beat this guy, and I need to do this to beat this guy. So the last 9 months has been a journey of me focusing on me being the best. But it was mentally difficult at times, especially with a lot of lack of communication around what was happening. But initially I found out I was next in line in January. I was then officially offered the fight in May, of which never came to fruition. My side of the story might be different to everyone else's, but I have only ever told the truth. And Islam turned the fight down then. They then went and tried to do the White House card, of which Islam turned me down for the White House card, but said he would fight Ilya on the White House card, but then didn't fight on the White House card. And here we are in Philadelphia. And all of that is now in the rearview mirror. All of that plays part to the story, but all of that has been happening. And I have stayed focused. I have stayed professional. I have been consistent, and I am more ready to fight than I've ever been in my life.
And you've had that flip pad of 9 days to go, 8 days to go. When did that start? How many days out did you start writing that down?
Like a month out.
A month out.
Yeah, I've up until a month out, I'm very free flowing with my training. But about a month out, I lock in. And I plan everything in advance. I plan training partners, I plan holidays, I plan everything. Time off, time to go hard, time to rest. And about a month out, I plan it all. And I wanted to know every single day that I woke up, when I opened my eyes, it's this many days until I'm the champion of the world.
And yesterday you got to face off against who is the current champion of the world. And lots of people talked about the size. And Islam, though you're the taller fighter, Islam looking bigger than you maybe thought he would. And closer to your size than people maybe thought he would. Does he look like
He was wearing shoes that probably are the same heel that you had on.
Oh.
Wait till we face off on Friday night when we're both in the Venom gear, when we're both in the same shoes, the same stuff, and then we'll see the true height difference. The truth is, I couldn't care what height he is.
No.
Carlos Prates is about 6'3", 6'4", with a 78-inch reach. Islam's 5'10", with a 70.5-inch reach. MVP is 6'2" with a 77-inch reach. Shavkat Rakhmonov is 6'2" with a 77-inch reach. I've fought guys long and tall. I've fought guys like Bilal Muhammad, short and stocky. I don't care.
Yeah. But it's your advantage maybe that you have fought more bigger welterweights. Does that play into
No, my advantage is that I'm the best fighter on the planet, and he has to come up to my weight division and try and prove that. I'm a natural welterweight. I couldn't make 155. I have all the respect in the world for Islam and his talents and his skill and everything he's achieved in this sport. But I have been and always was better than Jack Della Maddalena. Jack never deserved the title shot in the first place. Do you know what I mean? The only person in UFC history to ever warrant a world title fight off 18 months of inactivity.
So
it all lined up perfectly for Islam. And this week he has the toughest challenge of his life. I have the toughest challenge of my life. Let's see who the best in the world is.
Is there something more satisfying if you win on Saturday night that you have taken out someone considered the pound for pound?
Absolutely.
Compared to if it was maybe,
Absolutely.
no disrespect, but Jack or
No,
somebody.
but let's use Jack as let's use Bilal as the example, considering I fought Bilal. Is it, and I'm going to ask you this question, is it more impressive that I beat Bilal Muhammad to win the world title, or I beat Islam Makhachev to win the world title?
I think the answer would be Islam based on his accolades and the two
The
different
legacy
champions,
that he has
everything he's done.
created.
Yes.
Everything that he has done is on the line every time he fights. When he fights, that win streak is on the line. When he fights, his belt is on the line. When he fights, everything that he has accomplished in this sport is on the line. It will never disappear. The things he has achieved will never disappear. But let's use the example of the consecutive win streak. That's on the line this week. He could break the record, and I'm going to be the guy to stop it. That's the legacy.
Well, the belt's obviously the main goal, but being able to
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I
that.
think stopping this win streak is arguably.
It's time to get to Grease Monkey and hit refresh on your car's engine, because right now you'll get a standard oil change and a new air filter for just $52. That's a $92 value. Our pit crew certified technicians will have your car running smoother and cleaner in no time. So hurry in today for your standard oil change and air filter and save $40. Only at your neighborhood Grease Monkey. No appointment needed.
I think stopping this win streak is arguably a bigger accolade.
Right.
How many fighters ever
Yeah.
have had a 16-fight consecutive win streak?
Anderson Silva.
And that's it.
Yeah.
So this is the second fighter ever to have that win streak.
Yeah.
That's a feather in the cap to stop that one for sure. There's been many champions in this sport, many phenomenal champions, and many not so good champions in the world. But I'll be the first person to stop history from happening in that regard, or the second.
You're also become the second ever Irish UFC champion. When you took that photograph with Conor McGregor as a small child, and you're there with someone that inspired you to be in the sport, did you imagine, like you've always had the confidence, you call yourself the future, but did you imagine that you'd then be in this position yourself, fighting for a title for Ireland?
Always.
Back then in that
Always,
photograph?
yeah, always, absolutely. I've always had an incredible self-belief. It's from knowing the gifts God has given me, knowing the talent I possess in my bones and in my blood, but I match it with hard work, dedication, and sacrifice that's unleveled by anyone else, I believe. I am absolutely focused day in and day out on being the best athlete and competitor I possibly can be, and I knew I would get here eventually.
Is it fair that some people are calling this the kind of Conor Habib 2?
I think with the history that our countries have in UFC world title fights, yes, Khabib was special. Conor was special. Both Islam and I are the heir to the thrones, to their legacy, to their careers. He flies the flag for Dagestan, Ireland, and that relentless, aggressive, beautiful style of grappling. And I represent the fighting Irish. I fly the flag for my country. Every time I step into the octagon, I'm representing where I'm born and bred, representing the fighting that runs through my veins. Absolutely, it's okay to say that this is the next wave of that talent. And both of us are the two best fighters on the planet. And only one of us can win on Saturday night.
But I hear you want to do things a bit differently to how Conor, for example, beat Jose Aldo, taking out a legend. You don't want a fast finish here. You said you want to take this the distance to feel satisfied.
Not the distance.
Deeper.
I just want it to be a fight.
Yeah.
We spoke about the mental stresses or irritations for this fight. Do you understand how annoyed I would be if I spent 9 months of my life to go in there and have a 3-minute fight? Do you understand how annoyed I would be? My team...
Well, you don't get to showcase what you learn.
My team would love that. Everyone I know would have the time of their lives. I would leave that octagon absolutely fuming.
Even with that belt on your shoulder?
Even with the belt on my shoulder, I want to fight. I love this. I love this sport. I love to fight. I want a fight. I don't want it to go in there and land a shot and the game is over. Do you know what I
But
mean?
you're not going to stop it happening, are you?
No, I'm
If
not
the
going to stop it
opening's
happening.
there.
If I go out there and the first thing I do is I punch him in the face and he falls down, he's unconscious, then that's the way God planned it to be. And I will have no complaints with God's plans. But if you're asking me my perfect scenario, I get to spend 10, 15 minutes in there with him and then the finish can come. Does that make sense?
It makes sense.
That's just the way I like fighting.
Yeah.
That's the way I like to fight. However, I want to finish in this fight.
You want to finish?
I want to finish.
And you've spent so much time traveling. You went to Georgia after your last fight to work with wrestling, working with Damian Maya. You've been in Shooter Box. You've been in the UK. You've been in Ireland. You're a fighter that likes to travel around and take on new training partners and obviously look for those southpaw wrestlers that you did in Georgia. Tell us about the mindset behind jumping around the way you do and finding those new training partners and experiences.
It gives me an ability to be able to adapt and think differently because I have seen different styles and trained different ways. It gives me an ability to be more fluid and more flexible, and the person who is most flexible, I find often comes out on top. The person who can handle and adjust to the moment and is calm under pressure. I've seen many, many different styles. I've trained with some of the best fighters on the planet. I've learned from some of the best coaches on the planet. I'm ready for this moment more than I've been ready for any moment in my career.
Where have you grown the most?
I have been so unbelievably focused and consistent this camp, and I believe that consistency is going to show, and it's going to show in this octagon. I have been the best version of me for 9 months.
Is the key to victory, and obviously it's an MMA fight, it can go everywhere and anywhere, is it about not going to the ground, or is it just about maybe proving yourself in his game or your ability to get up, and all of these questions that we ask, like in your mind, where is the best route to victory for you?
Anywhere.
Anywhere. You feel confident everywhere?
Everywhere. There's places that you definitely don't want the fight to go against someone of the talent of Islam Makhachev because you're forcing a harder fight for yourself. But I'm very confident that I can deal with him everywhere. I'm very confident that I can find a way to win in every asset of the game. Is that the smart way to approach this fight? No, but I have the confidence that I believe I fully can beat him everywhere. That doesn't mean it's the right thing to do.
Yeah. Lastly, obviously we talked about Shooter Box, somewhere that you've trained and somewhere you consider home. And I do want to ask you if you maybe want to give a tribute to Alan Nascimento and just obviously how important he is to you, to the camp, and that you're fighting now for him as well, you know.
I'm entering this octagon and I'm not alone.
Yeah.
I've never entered this octagon alone, but I've got one more angel looking over me.
Yeah.
One more person that I have to help me along the way.
Yeah.
This fight has suddenly become far much more important to me because I know what a win this weekend. I know what that does for my team at home in Brazil. I know how much hope that will give them, how much joy it will bring to them at a time where maybe some of them aren't so optimistic in life, if that makes sense. Yeah. Losing people in this world has never been easy. The other week I lost a friend, I lost a teammate, I lost a brother. But I know what he would want me to do. I know he would want me to remain focused at the task at hand. The history that Shoot the Box have had with Islam to get this win, I know what it means to them. And it's a burden that I have to carry, but I take that as an honor, as a privilege to be able to be the guy that goes out there and does it for them all. Everybody para mí, everybody para nós. So a win for me is a win for everyone. Yeah. So, and I've never experienced a gym like Shoot the Box, and I'm very proud to represent them.
I appreciate you talking about that as well.
Yeah,
Cannot wait to watch. No, it's not easy. It's not easy.
I haven't let it sink in yet, but when Diego Lima comes, I'm going to cry my eyes out, give him a cuddle, and then I can move on.
Yeah, well, we appreciate that, and we cannot wait to watch you on Saturday night. Go well, Ian, and enjoy every moment.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Week in Philadelphia, and I can't miss main event on Saturday, live on Paramount Plus. The welterweight title, #1 contender Ian Machado Garry against the champion Islam Makhachev, the living legend. What do you think about that?
It's cool. It's cool.
All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. So much at stake Saturday, such a matchup that so many people are looking forward to. But the fight week stuff started this week, a face-off on the steps, the Rocky statue behind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Talk to me about that. What did you see in the eyes of Ian Machado, Garry?
I just see his eyes, honestly, and I accept he gonna be taller than me, but I see he's like almost same tall, you know. But in the statistic in UFC arena, like they say he's like more higher than me, like 13 centimeter, but I just see couple.
So supposedly he's 5 inches taller and 4 inches longer in reach. I asked him about that because it looked like you guys were the same height. He said you were wearing high heels, puffed up shoes, something. Can you give us the honest answer? What kind of shoes were you wearing for this face-off?
No, it's regular shoes. It's nothing special, and that numbers which I have right now, it's because UFC check my toll when I have debuted 10, 11 years ago. UFC have to check again.
All right, there you go.
I become big right now, and I'm the welterweight, not normal lightweight.
All right, you have to say this, though. Your opponent, Ian Machado, Garry, incredibly confident, like next level confident. Will that matter at all in the cage on Saturday?
Oh, I don't know he's confident or no, he nervous or not, but I'm in good shape, great shape. It's mean for me I can fight with anyone. No matter who is going to be my opponent, I'm ready to beat anyone Saturday night.
All right. Well, your last fight, you became a 2-division champion, Madison Square Garden, in just a dominant 25-minute wrestling performance against Jack Della Maddalena. Would you like Saturday night to be a repeat of that, or do you have any other plans?
Yeah, I told you, if I step to the cage without any injuries, any issues, and I'm in good shape, I can make it very easy. And this night also, I will close this night early.
Well, Garry has received some respect for the way he's improved his ground game in recent years, training now at Chutabox in Brazil. Damian Maia in his corner, the legend. What type of ground game are you expecting out of Ian this Saturday?
I don't know he improve or not. We will check how he will improve, because you cannot understand you improve or not inside the training camp. You will know, we will understand in the fight. And he never meet someone like me. He never find someone like me in Brazil also. It's gonna be tough fight for him, and he gonna meet best fighter in the world.
Do you respect him?
Like a fighter, of course, I respect him. He's the #1 contender. He's a great fighter, good skills, but I'm a different level.
I want to talk about your greatness just briefly here. Would it be incorrect to say that you're the most skilled, the most well-rounded fighter potentially of all time?
Yeah. What's that mean, best fighter? No, it means you have all skills. You can wrestle, you can grapple, you can box with anyone.
17 consecutive wins, though. That's on the line. It's not your focus. Your focus is defending this championship. But what would that accomplishment say about you?
Oh, it's just like you ask me. It's like 17 win streak. It's mean I have all skills, and I still improve. I still want to fight, and we will beat not just 17. We will make more, and we will be sure no one's gonna be close to the record.
You know who you should have fought for the 17th?
Who?
Adriano Martins. You got to get that. Just repair that hole in the resume. Get it over with. What do you think?
Bro, I have 17 fight win streak. Maybe he have seven lose streak, bro. I don't know. He never win after me, and it's not something make me excited.
I'm certainly joking, of course, but that feels so long ago, like a different world, a different time. How do you sort of frame what that fight meant in your history?
Yeah, it's like a long time ago. I was like just beginning, and it's a good fight, It's good fight which one helped me, make me better, and after that fight, I never did same mistake. I just changed the game, I learned a lot from that fight.
Was that loss hard to take, or was it easy to put it directly behind you right after it happened?
I don't say it's like easy. It's always hard, It's always hard, but it's two things: how you gonna come back after their loss. You will become stronger, or you're like broke your mental. It's two part of, and I really believe I'm improved after that fight, and now I'm the best fighter in the world.
I agree with that. So what do you think ultimately makes you different? Why are you the best fighter in the world?
Because my discipline, because how I'm training, because I have great coaches, because I have great sparring partners, and just God give me this opportunity, and I'm the hard worker. I know what's the key to become best fighter in the world. You have to training more than everybody, and just what I did.
Yeah, forget 2 to 3 years in Dagestan. How about 2 to 3 decades, right?
Yeah, well, like all life in Dagestan. It's the different, not just 2-3 years.
All right, there's talk. Joe Rogan's even saying it. Oh, Islam's going to retire if he wins on Saturday. You're going to make a lot of fans upset if that's the truth. What is the truth, Islam?
Someone make the fake news. I'm not looking for retired, because I tell you, after I become 20 win streak, we will talk, but not now.
Morning, sweat. Taste test, sweat. Go time, grow time, big time, sweat. Sweat moves you forward. We'll make sure it never holds you back. Degree, here for sweat.
We will talk, but not now.
I'll call him your rival, Ilia Topuria. Upset loss in June at the White House against Justin Gaethje. Does that end any talk of you two ever fighting? Does it matter to you?
No, it's not, because he have to deserve something right now. He lose his opportunity, and when I have chance, when they call me before the White House card, I say yes, and it's not happened. But right now, it's not something excited.
Both Topuria and Alex Pereira seemed like they were on the way maybe to attempting to become the first 3-division champion in UFC history. Pereira tried with the interim heavyweight title and came up empty in June. I feel like when I look up and down the roster, the one with the best chance to do that if you wanted would be you.
I'm not gonna say no, but it's gonna be really hard, man, to gain weight, to become big, and also that division also very dangerous. We will see. Because now in welterweight I have good contenders.
Sure.
It's this is the best division right now. We have like real killers, We have good contenders. That's why let's finish all job in this division, and we will talk.
You've got great coaches, Khabib Nurmagomedov, Javier Mendez, and of course the late Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov, your mentor, the coach that started this great team. How much does his voice still echo in your mind when you're training and when you're fighting?
But not the voice, the discipline. Our coach Abdulmanap, he's all rules about the discipline. Discipline to bring you to the different level. If you follow the discipline is discipline. I tell you, it's about like recovery, about what time you go sleep, about what you eat. Discipline all about this, because if you not sleep well last night, you're not gonna training well in the morning. That's why the things what he put on all our team, the discipline, and why our team have the success, because we all follow the discipline, and we all now to give the discipline to our new generation, to just be focused, and the success is coming.
And when you say new generation, you're obviously talking about Wild Chanko.
Wild Chanko, yeah, is one of the dangerous guy right now.
Yeah, no, John Pork. Thank you very much on that. Speaking of your team, though, the combined records of you, Khabib, Usman, Umar is just absolutely ridiculous. Is this the greatest group of fighters to ever come from one camp at one time?
100%. I think everybody agrees with that. We are the best team in the world, and we're still going. We're still coming, and many more fighters will come from our gym.
When we talk about remaining goals for you, is it more about title defenses and victories, or is it more about I want to add these certain fighters to my resume? Because your resume is pretty damn strong, but are there fighters you look at that you're like, I'd love to get a chance to take that win?
Yeah, my goal is just win this Saturday night, but I see the contenders, which one we have right now in welterweight, make me training every day, make me training hard, and they are not like former champion or something like that, but they are the strong guys who can give me hard time. That's why I'm training hard every day, no matter I'm champion or not. I still focus.
All right, Saturday night, UFC 330, live on Paramount Plus. When the fans tune in to see you and Ian Machado Garry, what are they going to see?
They're going to see finish until 3 rounds.
You heard it right here. We'll see you Saturday night. Don't miss it. Live on Paramount Plus.
All right, so if Ian wants to win this fight, he has to pull off a miracle. But I don't think that Ian is winning this fight. And I think that Makhachev is going to beat Islam by submission, or Ian by submission, in round 3 or 4, maybe even round 1 or round 2. Like, maybe because Charles Oliveira, he fights at Chute Boxing, which is Charles Oliveira's gym. And we also had one of Charles Oliveira's friends passed away recently, Alan Nascimento. Rest in peace. Moment of silence for a bro. But yeah. So Ian's gonna have to pull off a miracle, or he's gonna have to work harder than Islam, which I don't think he's doing. I think he's like comfortable. I don't think he's hungry. I don't think he wants the belt. If Islam is the champion and he's over here saying that he's wanted to become a champ since he was 16, since he first started, well, mission impossible, because Islam is the champ. Islam has the belt. So yeah, he's going to have to pull a miracle. Islam is a really, really cautious fighter now. And I just can't wait. Can't wait for this fight, guys.
Jiu-Jitsu, who has rounded out her game to become the best fighter at 115 pounds. Now she looks to make the first defense of her championship. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the strawweight champion of the world, Mackenzie Dern. And now, the next iteration of one of the biggest rivalries in UFC history, as the battle between Dagestan and Ireland continues. This time with the UFC welterweight title on the line. Up first, an Irish tactician who has blitzed through all of his competition to date. A rare combination of size and speed have proved to be a problem for the rest of the division. Now he looks to take out one of the best to ever do it. Here is Ian Machado Garry. And now, an all-time great is back. He enters Saturday night on a historic 16-fight win streak, and a 17th would pass the great Anderson Silva for the longest win streak in UFC history. He has the record for most title defenses in lightweight history, and now looks to make his first defense of the welterweight title while silencing the Irishman. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, Islam Makhachev.
What's up, Philly? How are you?
Who's got the first question? For the champ, Islam Makhachev. Islam, a lot being made of this winning streak record you can set and stand alone with this fight. Many over the years since Anderson Silva's last win in 2012 have tried. They've stopped at 13, 14, 15. Why are you different? Why are you going to get to 17 and go beyond to 20, as you say?
Hello, everyone. 17, it's not gonna be enough. I will be sure nobody gonna break my record. It's gonna be 20 minimum. That's why I will still fighting, still build all records.
And Ian says his goal in there on Saturday is to frustrate you and irritate you with his style. How are you preparing for that? And as you say, you feel you're gonna have to chase him and run after him. How do you find the balance there?
Ian is good fighter, but he don't have something special. I beat many strikers, and that's it. He just next opponent. That's it. He don't have something special to defend my wrestling.
And Ian, I know you call it, irritating and frustrating. Islam has called it running away and point fighting and things like that. Do you feel with a champion like him, for what he's done, you're going to have to go in there and take this belt with force on Saturday?
Saturday night, that belt's got around my waist, and every single one of you is going to change. It's going to be, let's go, Garry chance, I love you too. Master manipulation. That's what it's called. Movement at the highest level. It's called master manipulation. I move, I choose shots, I force them where I want them to be, and then I take my time to choose the right shots. Islam's a phenomenal talent. He's a phenomenal athlete. Nobody gets to this level of respect where he's got this streak by luck. It's pure skill. I have nothing but respect for his skill set, everything he's done in this sport. And I'm proud, and I'm proud that I get to compete against him to prove that I'm the champion. That's an honor, and I'm excited.
And I know you said after the first face-off, you felt nervous energy from him. I know you've only been up here for a couple of minutes, but what do you feel from Islam Makhachev here today?
As I said, I think it was more the fact that he didn't want to be there. He's done this too many times, the champion. He doesn't care about those things. And I made it very clear to you. The one that matters is tomorrow night when we face off at ceremonials. That's the face-off where I see the energy. I know he's done this too many times. I know what he's like. He's an unbelievable fighter. He's ready for the moment, and I'm excited that he's ready.
Question to the champion, Mackenzie Dern, right here. A lot has been made in the media about who said what between you and Jillian, but now that you're actually up there and you get to see her again, you had the face-off, what is the energy you're getting from her, and have you actually had the chance to, like you said, you hadn't met her, have you had the chance to meet Jillian Robertson actually?
No, I mean, the only time we talked to each other was, actually we didn't even talk to each other, the only time we saw each other was at the face-off. And I mean, it just feels like we're in high school, like, oh, who doesn't like each other, you know? And I mean, I guess the best time we're gonna get to know each other is in the octagon for 25 minutes, so that's really about it.
A lot of the media and fans, they view this as a traditional jiu-jitsu fighter versus an MMA jiu-jitsu fighter. Is it that clear cut and dry, and what do you make of Jillian's skill sets in there?
No, I'm the champion. But it's not just jiu-jitsu. I won my title fight elbowing from the bottom, striking, grappling. You know, she says my wrestling isn't that good. Obviously, I've been training my wrestling, so I mean, I'm not going in there just to do a jiu-jitsu match with her. If she wants to take you to the ground, then of course we're gonna have jiu-jitsu, but I'm the champ, so I'm doing everything.
Questions for Jillian. At Media Day, you said you didn't like Mackenzie, and then in another interview you said you don't think she likes you, so I guess what is the relationship with Mackenzie, if there even is one?
Well, we're gonna fight each other Saturday. I don't think we're supposed to like each other, you know? And I feel like she has been, I guess, diminishing my skills throughout the media and stuff, just saying that she doesn't know what belt I am, she doesn't know who I am, but she's also trying to chase the submission record, which I have, so it seems kind of weird.
And I guess for you, outside of winning the title, is taking it to the ground against Mackenzie and getting another submission on your record, is that just the cherry on top for you on Saturday?
Oh, that would definitely be a cherry on top, adding to my submission record, and then I'd have the most finishes as well.
Question for Ian. Ian, in an interview yesterday, Islam said he doesn't actually consider you Irish. He thinks you're more Brazilian. Do you see this fight as a continuation of the Dagestan-Irish rivalry?
Listen, if he wants to call me Brazilian, I'll carry that badge of honor, no problem. The Brazilians in this sport have some of the greatest resumes in this sport. The Brazilian UFC fans, they know this. We've got Damian Maia, Charles Oliveira, Anderson Silva, Jose Aldo, legends of the game. So if he considers me Brazilian, I'll take that with pride. But I'm born and bred in Dublin, Ireland. This fight, this is between me and him. This is two of the greatest fighters on the planet going face to face for the most important title in the world. It's that welterweight world title on the line. He's the #1 pound-for-pound fighter on the planet. I'm the #1 contender. This is the biggest fight of the year, and I'm so ready for it.
He says that you have nothing special to show him on Saturday night. What do you think beating Islam would do in proving that you are a special fighter?
Beating him proves that I'm special. Everybody right here, everybody in this stadium, every single one of you fans, consider him to be the #1 pound-for-pound fighter on the planet. You consider him to be the greatest martial artist walking the earth right now. When I beat him, you'll all shut your fucking mouth and you'll call me great.
Ian, clearly you're having fun with the crowd. Are you a little bit surprised? Why don't these people like you?
I couldn't give a fuck. I couldn't care less. My little boy is here laughing at me, smiling at me, making faces. I'm living the dream. Islam's here. I get to show up on Saturday night and fight for a world title. I dreamt of this dream when I was a 16-year-old kid. I dreamt of being a UFC fighter. I dreamt of having the ability to fight for a UFC world title. And this weekend, on August 15th in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, all of my dreams come true, and nobody can take that away from me.
Islam, are you a little bit surprised that the fans seem to not like Ian so much? Are you a little bit surprised that the fans are so against Ian this Saturday?
No, I don't surprise. I know. No, nobody like Garry. Myself also. He don't know because people confuse which country represent, Brazil or Ireland. People don't know. People know who they have to support. Thank you for all your support.
Islam, a lot of fans sometimes say that Ian is annoying. Do you find Ian Garry annoying?
That's a loaded question.
Sorry, yeah.
What you're doing now is just trying to cause trouble. Don't do it.
I was trying
We're
to.
friends. I thought we were cool. Don't do it.
I was trying to get back and forth.
That's just putting words in his fucking mouth, and you know it. If he finds that, he can be honest and he can say that. But your job as a journalist is to be professional and stick to the fucking sport. This is the biggest fight of the year. I think there's more important things to talk about.
Question for Ian Garry. Question for Ian Machado Garry. Ian, Conor McGregor predicted that you would win by head kick knockout. What type of energy have you gotten from him the last 12 years?
Dude, that would be a phenomenal finish. I already know that this fight on Saturday night is going to be the toughest fight of my life. I have the toughest challenger of my career ahead of me, and I have nothing but respect. The job for me is get my hand raised. That's my job, by any means necessary. If I could finish him, that's a cherry on top.
And question for Islam Makhachev. You've beaten everybody at lightweight. You're stacking up your resume at welterweight. If you beat Ian Machado Garry, would that be the biggest win of your career?
No, it's not gonna be biggest win in my career. It's the title fight. I take 2 titles, and now I'm gonna defend my welterweight title. And welterweight right now it's more competitive division, and I have more good opponents, and that's why I want to fight more years, because we have real contenders in this division.
Dana, right here. As a Philly guy myself, I think I can speak for everyone behind me. 7 years, too long without UFC in Philly. So
I agree.
So can we get it back sooner this time, maybe?
Yeah, definitely. I agree. I love this city, man. I love coming here, and I'm really pumped to be here. So the answer is yes, sir.
Glad to have you back. Islam, one more for me for you here. Ian yesterday at Media Day said he wants to embody Rocky Balboa, some of the southpaw, the left hook. Is there a world where you embody Rocky and make this a striking war that you can win?
I don't know how it's gonna be, who is gonna be Rocky, but my plan to step to the cage from the first second, pressure him, take him down, broke him, and finish him there. I'm looking for the finish this fight.
Who's next? Go ahead.
Hey, Dana. First off, welcome back to Philadelphia.
Thank you, sir.
And secondly, when you were putting this card together, were there any issues getting multiple Philly guys on the show?
What's the question?
When you were putting the show together, were there any issues putting multiple Philly guys on the show?
I don't even know. Are there issues putting multiple Philly guys on the show? You want more Philly guys?
Right.
I'll let Sean and Mick know. Go ahead.
The question is for Ian Machado, Garry. Ian, hello. So a lot of Russian fighters with a wrestling background didn't really wrestle this year. Movsar didn't wrestle against Murphy. Ankalaev didn't wrestle against Pereira last year. Hamzat Chimaev almost didn't wrestle against Sean. So what is the chance that Islam will not wrestle against you on Saturday night?
Islam's better than all of them. Islam's the greatest fighter on the planet right now. Islam is going to come in there, he's going to grab a hold of me at one point, and that's the moment the fight starts. I'm excited for that point to prove my talents, my skill sets, to be able to show everybody that I can stop the grappling and bring the fight where I need it on the feet.
And a question for Islam Makhachev, а теперь по-русски. Ислам, салам алейкум. Мы знаем, насколько тяжелые в вашей команде кемпы под руководством Хабиба Нурмагомедова. Филадельфия – это город легенды спорта Рокки Бальбоа. Мы видели, как он бегал по лестницам, как он бил свиные туши, как он таскал бревна. С этим уровнем подготовки он мог бы пройти к кемпу Хабиба?
We know how hard your camps are, the camps of Khabib Nurmagomedov, but this is the city of Rocky. We all saw the movie. We know how hard Rocky trained. He ran up the stairs. He carried logs. He was beating up the carcasses of frozen meat. If Rocky Balboa was to enter the camp of Khabib Nurmagomedov, do you think he would show himself well? Do you think he would complete it?
Александр. Рокки — это про тяжелые тренировки, про тяжелую подготовку. Я думаю, в лагере Хаиба мы можем вторую и третью серию этого фильма снять.
Rocky always had the hardest training, you know, he always went through really grueling camps. So I think in our camp, in Khabib's camp, we can do the second and the third type of Rocky training.
Go ahead.
Question for Islam. Islam, after your last win in New York, Dana said after the press conference that everything Abdul Manap predicted with Khabib and you pretty much came true. I just want to know, if he was here today, what would he think of how your career has progressed, and what would he think you need still to do to become the GOAT of the sport?
Let's talk about the GOAT, about the old numbers after my career, because
he'd be proud of him.
I'm still
Look at what he's done.
Still winning, you know, by all opponents.
Sorry, champ, can I
and it's just next target. We will make my job, and after that 20 win streak, let's see what Dana say also.
Can I answer that though? He'd be proud of him. Look at what he's done in the sport. He's carried the flag for his country.
Bro,
he's won 2 world titles.
Lose your fans.
It's impossible for any man not to be proud of what this man has done.
Shut up.
He's the best fighter on the planet.
We got one more? Go ahead, what do you got?
All right, this is for Mackenzie Dern and Jillian Robertson. It seems like it's been a long time since we've seen a fight with two this level, high-level jiu-jitsu practitioners. What can we expect from the grappling exchanges this weekend?
Oh, I wonder.
I mean, lots of scrambles, probably submission attacks, ground and pound, the whole thing.
I feel like I'm not going to play jiu-jitsu, I'm going to play violence. So that's all we're going to see.
All right, and secondly, Ian, Garry, have you noticed, like, how does it feel going into this weekend with the whole crowd against you, it feels like, and just with the chance of history at the line along with the title, breaking what seems like one of the longest win streak in MMA history? Has that dawned on you yet?
I'm excited. This is the moment I've dreamt of since I joined the UFC and signed for the biggest promotion on the planet. Every fighter's dream is to fight and win a UFC world title. Saturday night, I have the opportunity to do that. I'm going to show up and give it everything I've got and get that belt wrapped around my waist.
All right. We're going to rip this stuff out of here, do some face-offs. Thanks for showing up today, Philly. We'll see you tomorrow at the weigh-ins.
Islam Makhachev, that dude is on another level.
He's won 16 fights in a row, tying Anderson Silva for the longest win streak in the UFC's history. He is on a trajectory to be considered the greatest of all time.
If somebody wants this belt, come to the cage.
Who is even a challenger?
On the other side, the future, Ian Machado Garry.
Garry, he is on a roll. He's bold, he's brash, but the kid is very powerful, very...
I know this was my destiny to be here. To be one of the greatest fighters walking this planet.
Okay, so Islam is saying that they measured his height 10 years ago and that there's a 10 centimeter height difference. So in the video, in the face-off, you guys can see that Ian Garry is half a foot taller than Islam Makhachev. Now, this is reminding me of when Conor McGregor was like roasting Floyd Mayweather and his high heels, but Islam did have like some shoes on. They gave him like a height advantage to look him straight in his eyes, and height difference from the first face-off is way bigger compared to the second one. But let me know who you guys got. I got Ian, I got Ian getting submitted in round 3 by Islam Makhachev. Let me know who you guys got. I mean, I've seen Ian's fights with Carlos Prates, with Bilal, with everybody else, and he was getting outstruck. Makhachev has some good striking. It's good, but his wrestling is better. So yeah, Ian gets submitted round 3. All right, so now Mackenzie Dern versus the other girl. I don't watch women's MMA. I did watch the Kayla Harrison versus the one female, I forgot. But I did remember that they were going to fight Amanda Nunes. Kayla Harrison is a good fighter. I like women's MMA. But who do I have winning? The Mackenzie Dern. The other girl, I guess she looks hungry. You know, red hair. But I got Mackenzie Dern. Alright, so Islam not answering the Abdulmanap question was a little weird. Ian having to answer it for him was weird, but you know, Islam tore him off. You know, because Ian's over here losing friends, doesn't want to talk to his own brother, and he doesn't want to hear anything that Ian says. But yeah, let's just wait and see at the end of his career. We'll see. And Will Abdulmanap be proud by the end of his career? More than likely, yes, he will be. But I really want to see Islam get to the 20 win streak. This division is full of good fighters. I wouldn't say this division is full of savages, because you have Michael Morales who's out here being you know out here dressing in dresses. He's over here in dresses, you know. He's got a dress over here dancing on some man's lap. You don't want him as a champion. You know, they just banned LGBTQ plus ideologies in New Hampshire schools, so Michael Morales is going to be an easy win. Ian Garry, submission round 3. I say like round 3 or round 4, just like Conor McGregor. You know, this is gonna be like this is the Temu version of Khabib versus Conor McGregor. History is going to repeat itself when these guys fight. You have Ireland versus Russia. He doesn't even know if he's from Brazil or Ireland. He's using the same trick that Murad used on Umar when he said, "Where are you from? Are you from Russia or are you from Dagestan?" And he said that he's from both. From Russia and Dagestan. But Islam has more experience than Ian. And you guys have seen that the old heads are at the top of the division in every division. Now, Carlos Prates, I don't see him as a champion. All right, we just had a call. But who are we talking about? Carlos Prates, he has Nutella cake. I don't think Nutella cake is going to help you. You know, I feel like Carlos Prates has potential. Michael, they have potential. Yeah, they are, you know, tough opponents, but I feel like they could do better. That's why I say they have potential to be good fighters, but they're not hungry no more. You know, you got Carlos smoking, eating Nutella cake. Like, bro's not hungry. He's comfortable. Like, that's what I see. He's comfortable. And same with Ian. I feel like Ian's a little comfortable. You know, who else is in that division? Bilal, Kamaru Usman, JDM. Shavkat. Now, Shavkat, he has potential and he had potential. But man, he got injured and then he's going through a divorce. Yeah. You know, I feel like the fame gets to people sometimes, and you know, they just lose hunger. Who else is in this division? Joaquin Buckley, not championship material as well. So he just lost to Usman. But yeah, guys, let me know who you got Mackenzie Dern. The other girl is named Gillian Robertson. Okay, and she's got the red hair, like some Dragon Ball hero character. That's what's making me want to lean towards her, because she has the red hair. But yeah.